Hello and welcome to my unboxing and first look at the postcards for the first 20 years of Black Library. They're just down here on the left, but I just thought I'd put in front of you all of the things I managed to pick up at my local Games Workshop today. Well, with the exception of the Eisenhorn model, because I ordered mine online and it came today and they didn't have any in store, but it was good that I ordered it online because otherwise I would have been empty-handed if I'd waltzed into the store. So I'm pleased I picked that up, and it meant that I could unbox it and give you first impressions of it today as well. Black Library, 20 years, special event going on. If you popped into your Games Workshop store today and you bought a novel, I think you got this really nice red bookmark. I don't think it's leather, but it feels quite smooth. It's a nice colour, a little bit like a kind of purity seal or whatever. It's attached at the bottom, but you just, you know, peel that apart and then you can have it frayed if you wish to. I've got a little badge as Eisenhorn. I don't know why Games Workshop are, you know, fascinated about badges, but they are, and they, you know, give you badges at events and stuff, which is cool. Eisenhorn obviously got that through the post. The Magos, new Dan Abnett novel, basically definitive casebook for Eisenhorn. The postcards, Brothers of the Snake by Dan Abnett. I think it's like a reader's choice book that they brought back. Hardback was published in 2007, and then they've brought this out 11 years later, and then this you get free as well. So if you went into Games Workshop, you'd get this Black Library Celebration 2018 book for free, which has a collection of stories. You know, it's 160 odd pages there of, you know, free stories. That's awesome. You know, a bookmark and a badge if you go in and buy a novel, and I think that's pretty good going, really. But yeah, onto the postcards. Let's unbox those. The postcards were actually the most expensive thing out of all these, well, with the exception of Eisenhorn. But yeah, we'll just move those out of the way. So the postcards were £15, but I wanted to get them because the artwork is just incredible for a lot of the novels, and I just wanted, you know, 20 years worth, really. It says, yep, selection includes fan favourites from Warhammer, Age of Sigmar, 40k and Horus Heresy. It says 100, so you've got 100 postcards here. So I'm pretty much sure you'll be good for life. You know, if you go on holiday and you wanted to use these as actual postcards. I wonder if you can. That's going to be interesting. But they come in this box, which, oh wow, so it's just a magnetic. That's very nice. Yeah, very nicely kept. And then you've just got this pull tab, which sort of pulls them all out in a way. Should we go through all of them? Yeah, we might as well. Okay, this might take 100 seconds. Yeah, let's go through all of them. I'll just sort of get it all set up right. Okay. Okay, right, so you've got Troll Slayer, and yeah, they are official postcards. You can use them as official postcards. Imagine getting a postcard from your mate with that. That'd be awesome. There you go. So you've got the artwork, and you've got the name of the author as well. So this was 1999. Again for that, 1999. So we're starting off with the old ones. So that's Troll Slayer, Demon Slayer, Skaven Slayer. Yeah, we're still at 99. Hammers of Ulrich. That's 2000. 13th Legion. Nightbringer, Xenos, so book 1 of the Eisenhorn trilogy, Gilead's Blood, Vampire Slayer, Drakenfels, okay, that's how you say that one. Storm of Iron, excellent novel that by Graham McNeill, one of my favourites actually. Farseer, Claws of Chaos, First and Only, again I can't recommend the Gaunt's Ghost novels by Dan Abnett enough. They really are incredible. Ghostmaker, Angels of Darkness, Blood Money, Necropolis, Space Wolf. They're good as well, Space Wolf novels. Got Trek and Felix, For the Emperor, Witch Hunter, Ravener. If you've read Eisenhorn, definitely progress and then pick up the Ravener books because they're incredible too. Sacred Flesh, Lord of the Night. I've got that one and I enjoyed it, yeah. Blood Angels, Deus and Carmine, The Demon's Curse, Grudge Bearer, Blood Bowl. That's 2005, wow. Horus Rising. Is that the first one? 2006, so 12 years, wow. Faith and Fire, False Gods, Orc Slayer, Galaxy in Flames, Star of Damocles, Brothers of the Snake, so that's the novel that I picked up today. That's nice that it's in this collection. And that one says, yep, 2007, so 11 years old. Dark Apostle, Defenders of Ulthuan, Heldenhammer, The Legend of Sigmar, Graham McNeil, Knight Errant, Nagash the Sorcerer, Malekith, Grey Seer, Salamander, Prospero Burns. I love that novel, absolutely incredible. If you're into Custodian Guard and stuff and you're getting into him, there's a fair bit of them in this, and likewise Thousand Suns. Rinceworld, the Rinceworld books are very good. Soul Hunter, there you go, Thousand Suns. Bloodborne, before obviously the video game, yeah, I think it was. Enforcer, Sword of Justice, Path of the Warrior, Thunder and Steel. Look at that, that's a nice cover. Age of Darkness, that's a great cover, that one. Good old Horus. Hammer and Anvil, Blood of Anarion. I do apologise if I get these pronunciations wrong, there's so many amazing names. Luthor Huss, the Primarchs, the Macarian Crusade, Angel of Fire, Valkyria the Bloody, Priests of Mars. I need to pick that one up. Pariah, Ravana versus Eisenhorn. I don't think I've got that one. Need to pick that one up. Angel Exterminatus, Sword of Kaldor, Betrayer, Araman Exile, Elves, Mark of Calth, The Emperor's Gift, Skarsnik, Scars, Vulcan Lives, Yarick, Blood of Asaheim, Visions of Heresy. That's the art book that I've got that is incredible. I might do another video of that actually. Archeon, Vengeful Spirit, Nagash, or Return of Nagash, The Talon of Horus, Gortrek and Felix Slayer, A Gaunt's Ghost Anthology, Sabbath Crusade, I Am Slaughter by Dan Abnett. The Beast Arises novels are supposed to be good as well. I need to start reading them. Eye of Terror. That one looks great. Black Rift. Rebute Gilliman. Angels of Caliban. Need to pick up that one. Praetorian of Dawn. Need to pick up that one. Fabius Baal Primogenitor. I can't say that one. Corax, Warden of the Blade, The Master of Mankind. I've got that and I absolutely enjoyed it immensely. Lots of Custodian Guard in that, and the Emperor makes an appearance. So if you like Custodian Guard, definitely read that one. A fair bit of Mechanicus stuff as well. Lehman Russ, Kingsblade, Magnus the Red, Perturabo, Dark Imperium. I like that novel. It's set sort of 100 years after the Indomitus Crusade, and it does cover Rebute getting injured by Fulgrim, mortally wounded should I say, him come to terms with that and him waking up, I say waking up, him being brought back to life kind of thing in the 41st millennium, and it basically picks up that it basically picks up after 100 years of them using the Primaris, and that's pretty much where we are in the story. We're 100 years into the Crusade of them using the Primaris, and there's a fair bit of Primaris in there, aggressors. The Overlord super heavy flyer for the Primaris is in this. I think Guy did a great job. His descriptions of Nurgle in particular, that left me wanting more. I think I've done a review of this book anyway, but yeah, that's Dark Imperium. Plague Garden, Resurrection, Spear of Shadows, and Overlords of the Iron Dragon, and that is 2017. So none for 2018, it doesn't look like. It sort of stops at 2017. So it's odd that it's sort of 20 years, but the postcards themselves only cover 1999 to 2017, and if you have that inclusive, that's actually 19 years. I know the difference is 18 years, but if you have it inclusive, they are 19 inclusive years. So it's odd that it says 20 years, but it doesn't actually have 20 years. This is just me being really, really nitpicky. It pretty much is 20 years, give or take. So there are your 100 postcards, what you get. So every time you go on holiday, you can pick one and then send it back to me, saying that you're having an amazing time in the Maldives or wherever you've gone to. I'm only kidding. But yeah, I think it's more of a collector's thing. It's nice to have a load of these just to remind you of the novels, or even as little art, you know, frame a couple of them, make a montage. You could have all of these. You could have sort of 20 or 40 of them out and frame them and have them as like a little collage kind of thing, you know. But yeah, they're the 100 postcards. But I thought, you know, 20 years and they've done this, but they've not only done these postcards, they've also brought out obviously new Eisenhorn model in the flesh, the bookmark, the badges, the celebration, and new Eisenhorn novel as well as the, you know, Reader's Choice. They brought out 2 books, The Brothers of the Snake and I think an Age of Sigmar one. I can't remember the name of that one. So yeah, overall very good show by Games Workshop and Black Library. I think it's fantastic that they celebrate their own products in this way, and I'm looking forward to more of it as the years go on. Anyway, what do you guys think of the postcards in particular, and of the event if you were down there at your local store? Please do put it in the comments below as always. It'd be great to hear from you. Thank you ever so much for joining me today. Thank you for watching. The Emperor Protects.